So hello everyone, welcome to another video on recursion. So today we are going to solve one problem. So in this problem, what are we going to do? We are going to print all the number from 1 to n and n to 1 using recursion. Okay, so that means first let's try to print all the number from n to 1 or 1 to n. Let's print it from 1 to n. Okay, so first problem statement will be printing 1 to n, then eventually we'll print n to 1. So in order to do that, we are going to use recursion function. Okay, how we are going to print, let's think about it. We are going to use a recursive function that is going to print 1 to n, 1 to n. It will take one number as an input. Okay, and it will have a base case. Okay, let's consider the base case as to be when n equals to 0. What are we going to do? We are going to simply return it, and in that particular function we will eventually write the coding in such a way that we will print the n, and before that we are going to call this function recursively, print 1 to n, okay, with a lesser value. That is how we go about the recursion basically. So solving that, we will figure out what we can possibly do here. We can we are already printing it. What else? Think about it. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay, let's try to dry run this code. So if we are trying to dry run this, what we will be doing, we will be printing 6. In the first iteration, it will going to check if that is equals to 0. No, then it will going to call it with a lesser value. So just to show you, this will be like calling 5, and inside 5 we will be calling 4, inside 4 we will be calling 3, inside 3 we will be calling 2, similarly 1, and then inside 1 we are calling 0. From 0, as you can see, we are simply returning it. That means it will fall here. So in first one we are going to print 1, then in second one we are going to print 2, similarly 3, similarly 4, similarly 5. Okay, let's try to code this, so eventually it will help us to have a better clarity on the full concept. Yeah, so our whole and sole purpose is to print from 1 to n. So in order to do that, let's take an input n from user, and we will be making it an integer, and we'll define our function with the name of print 1 to n with the value. The base case we have discussed was if n equals to 0, we will simply return it. Else, what are we going to do? We are going to call this function recursively, print 1 to n with the lower value n minus 1, and then here we are going to print n. Okay, what do you think? What will happen if I run this? Okay, let's try run it. We already tried run it. Let's try it for 5. Nothing happened. Think, what is wrong here? Pause the video and think, and let me know if you figured out what is wrong here. Yeah, we are not passing the control to the other one. Okay, so instead of printing it here, what you can possibly do, think about it. We can return, right? We can return the control. What do you think? It will run if we run it this time. Again, it's not working. Think, what is wrong here? Okay, Yeah, thought about it. So basically what we are doing it wrong, you guessed it right, we are not calling this function at the first place. Okay, because of what we are having this issue. So in order to resolve it, what we can possibly do, we can call this function, sorry, the name I have wrote is wrong. We can call this function with the value. So do you think we need a return here? Think about it. No, we don't need. Okay, now let's try to run it. Yeah, it is working just fine. So what changes you have to do in order to print it from n to 1? Okay, just the reverse of it. Think about it. It's a small change in the code that can help you understand this. Just pause the video here. I'm going to show you the solution, but just pause the video here and try to make it try to resolve it by your own. So let me just try to show you how we can resolve it. What do you think? It will work? What are we doing here? Think. We'll dry run it eventually. So let's try to run this and see what will happen if I give 6. Sorry, the name I have to change from n to 1 we are printing. Change it here also and rerun it, and we are oh my bad, here also I have to make the change. Yeah, so now you can see it is working just fine. What is happening here, let's discuss about that. Okay, yeah, as you can see what we have done, we have moved this from here to here. So what will happen eventually, first it will print the number. Okay, first it will print the number here, and then it will going to go in the iteration. So first time it will be 6. So first it will print this, then go inside, then 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 this. Understood? So in this way it will execute. If you still have any doubt, just put down in the comments below. I will try to make a more detailed video about this. I think most of you must have understood what is the approach to solve this. If you still have any doubt, we can discuss about it. If you like the content, do subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you.